Now we're going to get some practice actually dividing, and I'm going to show you the way that we write it out and the way that you're going to want to write it out when you're figuring out these types of problems. So let's look at an example, maybe 84 divided by 7. Now you might remember that means we're going to try to figure out how many times does 7 go into 84. How many groups of 7 could we fit into 84? So the way that we're going to write it out is going to be like this. We'll take the first number 84, we'll write it, and then we're going to put it inside of this bar, this division bar, which you've probably seen before. And on the outside we're going to write our 7. So this means we're going to try to figure out how many times does 7 go into 84. And so the process goes like this. We have to ask ourselves, does 7 go into this first number here, 8? Does 7 fit into 8? Well, yes, it does because it's smaller than 8. And now we have to ask ourselves, well, how many groups of 7 will fit into 8? Well, just one, because if we make a second group of 7, that'll be up to 14. That's too big. That's bigger than 8. So 7 goes into 8 one time, and we put that 1 over the 8 in our answer. And now we go like this. We multiply these two numbers, 1 times 7, and we get 7, and we put it here under the 8, and we subtract. Okay, 8 minus 7 gives us 1, and then we just bring down this next number, 4, and put it next to the 1 in our answer, so we get 14. And now we repeat the same process. We ask ourselves, does 7 go into this first number here, 1? No, 7's too big. So then we look to the entire number here, 14, and we say, does 7 go into 14? Yes, it does. How many times? How many groups of 7 will fit into 14? And it turns out that there are 2 groups of 7 that will fit into 14. So we put a 2 up here next to the 1 in our answer. And just like we did in the last step, we multiply that 2 right here by the 7 that we started with. And 2 times 7 is 14. We put it under the 14. We subtract like we did before. And this is perfect because 14 minus 14 is 0. And whenever we get a 0, it means that we are all done. So 84 divided by 7 is equal to 12.